There is one organ which causes high blood pressure, and it's not what you think. And there are specific exercises you can use to target and fix your blood pressure easily. No diet, lifestyle changes, or medication required. Check the link in the description below, but for now, today's question.
The question, what raises blood pressure? Answer by Karen Marie Shelton. There are so many great answers already here. I'm just going to add a few notes which I did not find already listed below. My partner Michael has high blood pressure, which has managed to successfully manage without prescription drugs. Image of Licorice Wheels, by Pikaluk from UK. Flickr, CC by 2.0. Creative Commons, Attribution 2.0 Generic, CC by 2.0, by Wikimedia Commons. Has lowered his blood pressure and maintained it with Chinese herbs, exercise, acupuncture, meditation, stress management, loss of quality sleep. Also managing consumption of salt, sugar, alcohol and processed foods known to raise blood pressure. I spent a lot of time researching what raises blood pressure, at least in his case. Items which may raise blood pressure. Some things which raise blood pressure sometimes, but not always mentioned includes, it may also trigger low potassium levels. Hypokalemia. Licorice contains glycyrrhizinic acid, which sets off a well-understood chain reaction of biochemical events in the body resulting in high blood pressure. Possible side effect of high blood pressure medications. It should also be noted that people taking some types of high blood pressure medications may cause natural levels of coenzyme Q10 to fall. If the coenzyme helps produce energy in the heart's muscles, and a deficiency may comprise the immune system, accelerate the aging process, and raise a risk of cardiovascular disease. Experts suggest supplementing with 30 mg daily to counterbalance the results of any medications. Note: Company Q10 is not approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, FDA, for the treatment of any medical condition. It's sold as a dietary supplement. Do not take any type of vitamins, supplements or other treatments for high blood pressure without the express permission of your primary physician. Edit, May 25, 2018. Charles Jameson asked me to share specific details about the various herbs, vitamins and alternative treatments my guy used to get his blood pressure completely under control. I have compiled the exact list of everything he takes. Please note that I don't receive any financial compensation or benefit of any kind for any of the products mentioned. Before taking any of these items, always check with your primary physician. As I gather more information, I will add to this answer. I am trying to get information on the Chinese exercises he does with diagrams. I will also ask his doctor for the points she uses for the needles, so you can use acupressure if you prefer. Additionally, I have a lavender relaxation spray I created for him to help him sleep and relax. I will post that formula for anyone who is interested. Answer by Leanne Heisey. I'm not sure what you're asking about, since not having blood pressure means death. The pumping action of one's heart causes a pressure to build up in one's arteries. The closing of the aorta valve between the aorta and left heart during the filling phase of the heart prevents the pressure in the arteries to fall to zero. Or was the question about how one could develop a too high blood pressure, aka hypertension? In 90% of the people having hypertension, no underlying condition can be found. We know that these factors can raise one's blood pressure: alcohol use, obesity, sedentary lifestyle. Some people will develop hypertension on meds like oral contraceptives, corticosteroids like prednisone, NSAIDs, cyclosporin, but also erythropoietin, EPO, injections. In salt-sensitive people, a higher dietary intake, abuse of licorice. People having an overproduction of some hormones, often due to tumors, causes around 5% of the hypertension, e.g., adrenaline, pheochromocytoma. Symptoms and causes: cortisol, Cushing syndrome. Symptoms and causes: aldosterone, primary aldosteronism. Symptoms and causes: people having an N. Narrowing the renal artery stenosis. Symptoms and causes: also will develop hypertension, because the kidney gets less blood, thus ramps up a mechanism to try to up blood pressure in general, and causes another 2% of hypertension cases. Please follow the links for an explanation. This slide shows you how rare these are. Or was the question about something else? Answer by Sohail Ahmed. Age-based BP range is almost known to us. Systolic and diastolic terminology is also on fingertips of everyone. It is also known that with physical activity, BP would rise, and during resting and sleeping, it will fall down. All this has been explained in 9 answers, particularly Ruben's answer is loaded. I will add here that there are many genuine and hidden reasons when the subject starts feeling a rise in BP. Some unfortunately do not know that what is happening to them is because of rising BP. Some of the known reasons are anxiety, intake of salt, anger, events causing hyperactivity of heart, environment lacking proper oxygen percentage, etc., etc. I will also add that all problems and conditions leading towards reduced performance of our lower abdominal muscles, in addition to chest and or back muscles that reduce air inhaling, can cause a steady rise of BP. I have been a patient of hiatus hernia. That reduced breathing causes steady rise of BP that is quite noticeable and has high deviations. Relaxants help ease situation up after a short while. Abdominal gases can likewise create problem in blood flow and may trigger a rise, sometimes directly and on other occasions through anxiety and discomfort. Some infections, like that of flu virus, HSV1, may complicate situations due to exposure to cold air, raising blood pressure to the limit that Bell's palsy attack is possible. For that, history of BP is a requirement in addition to other critical parameters. Hope this adds value to other answers.